If you need any My Team grinds in any mode, hit up my boy Witty for safe, reliable, and the cheapest grinding services around. Hit him up on Twitter. You won't be disappointed. Yo, what is good, YouTube? And welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about another week of super packs, heroic super packs coming this weekend, or tomorrow on Tuesday here in NBA 2K25 My Team. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. So the new players tomorrow that they're releasing are Derrick Rose, Chris Mullin, and Tony Allen, aka trash. The new content tomorrow might be legitimately among the worst new cards of the entire year. This is not a drop that in any way, shape, or form gets me excited whatsoever. But super packs are a big opportunity to make MT and to continue to drop the market, which means pink diamonds and below are going to be as cheap as they have ever been. They will continue to drop, and even Galaxy Opals will be dropping in price further. So if there are cards that you do want to pick up, tomorrow again will be a great day to do it. And tomorrow is a great day to make MT off of super packs with investments and things of that nature, which is something that I will definitely be looking to take advantage of myself tomorrow. And that is what I am excited about tomorrow's content. Other than that, this is not exciting at all. This is extremely underwhelming content that does nothing for anybody. I don't see why anybody would be excited about this, other than the fact that it's going to drop the market on certain cards and just raise supply a bit. Even on top end cards, it should raise the supply a little bit, which might make them a little bit more attainable by a small margin, even some of the dark matters and stuff like that. But in general, realistically, I think Derrick Rose first and foremost. I mean, the honest truth about D Rose this year is he's just, I mean, I'm sure his jumper will be on very quick, but even if it is, it still doesn't do enough, I don't think, honestly. I mean, Pro Dribble style's fine, Kobe Escape is fine, but it's nothing special. He's only 6'3", 6'8", wingspan's nice, but his player build isn't huge. Obviously, he's already pretty much, I mean, he's max speed, max dunk already pretty much. Defensively, he'll be better than this, but again, at 6'3" at point guard, that's not enough size defensively to truly compete at this point in the year. And I mean, the 3-ball will be in the 90s. Sure, I'm sure the release will be on very quick, but I just don't see it doing enough to make this card actually a high-level point guard. Fun for Bulls fans, fun for nostalgia, but not actually an elite level card in My Team at all. At least last week, I mean, David West, Jamal Crawford were good Galaxy Opals. Brandon Ingram was a decent dark matter, although he was extremely rare. This week, I don't think we're getting any of that, because Dark Matter D Rose, yeah, it'll be better than this card, but this card was never good. Like, I never ran a Galaxy Opal D Rose at all. I don't even know if I ever did a gameplay with him, in all honesty. If I get the opportunity to, I will do a gameplay with the Dark Matter, but in general, it's hard to get excited about this in the slightest for the players. Chris Mullin, look, here's the problem with Chris Mullin. His jumper isn't great. Like, it's not bad. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's terrible, but I mean, his pink diamond was a decent card, but realistically, you're looking at a Galaxy Opal that's gonna have at max 85 driving dunk. Wouldn't be surprised if it's an 80. Defensively, he'll be good, but I don't expect him to be a god tier defensive card. Shooting wise, obviously, he's already got 98 3-ball and basically half everything on the pink diamond. He's gonna have a 99-3 and amazing shooting badges, but even with the jumper on very quick, it's not like what I would say is like an unbelievably OP jumper. It's not a Brandon Roy-esque jumper at the shooting guard position, basically, but it'll be a good jump shot and he'll be a good defender. But realistically, he's just a better Galaxy Opal Clay. Is probably what this card is. A little bit more athletic. KD Escape is good. Pro Dribble style is not bad. I mean, his animations aren't terrible, but again, as a Galaxy Opal, he's not a card who gets me excited at all. He's definitely another underwhelming piece of an underwhelming drop. And honestly, Tony Allen might actually be the worst of the bunch. I mean, does he even have a card this year? He has a Tutorial Sapphire. I don't remember this card. Never saw him, never used him. I have no idea. Tony Allen, he did have a card in 2K24. Let's take a look at what that card looked like. 79 3-ball on his diamond, 95 speed, amazing defense, but he's 6'4" at shooting guard. I'm sure he'll have like an 83 3-ball, but he's a 6'4" shooting guard. And I do remember, if I'm not mistaken, that his jumper generally isn't very good. Let me go back and check this year and see if his jumper was like what his jumper is. I'm sure it's probably pretty bad. It's still Patrick Ewing based on it. Yeah, no. Oh. This is one of the worst drops of the year. Legitimately, like no other words for it than that. This is legitimately one of the worst drops of the entire year in terms of new cards. Derrick Rose will be extremely overpriced and not very good. Chris Mullin will be fine, but likely also overpriced and certainly not special at a shooting guard position that has multiple elite free cards in B-Roy and Jason Richardson, and a ton of high level budget cards from Opal to Pink Diamond that are great options, as well as, I mean, even Dr. J, who's extremely inexpensive now as his Pink Diamond, will be even more inexpensive tomorrow due to Superpacks. If you just ignore the new content entirely, maybe it's a half decent drop because it'll drop content, it'll drop prices to a certain extent. But Tuesday content has been a real disappointment this season, which is a shame. It was a real disappointment last season. This season, it's been basically the same, maybe slightly better because of super packs, at least influencing the market a bit. But I can't sit here and say with the way the super pack odds have been the last couple of weeks that I would recommend opening super packs at all either. So it's just pretty bleh, is my take on this content as a whole. Definitely leaves a bad taste in my mouth, and I think it probably does to y'all as well. And the problem is, you can't even really get excited about pink diamonds or diamonds for this drop because we know they're going to be hidden gems. And looking at the pink diamond hidden gems left, not a single one of these cards is actually good. Bob Dandridge, he is 6'6" shooting guard, 82 3 ball, so he's not a great shooter. I mean, has 28 total badges. He's not atrociously awful, I guess. He's good defensively, but wouldn't say he's great. And then there's a million good budget shooting guards. Mel Daniels is a 6'9" big with a 75 3 ball. I mean, at least he's fast, but I still don't think he's all that good. His jumper's not that good, if I remember correctly. Tim Hardaway, 6 foot. No. Gus Williams, 6'2". Again, no, not to mention he only has an 83 ball and a 65 driving dunk at 6'2". That's atrocious. Bailey Howell, 6'7" small forward. He's not atrocious, but he's certainly not great. Jeff Petrie's jumper sucks. Rudy Tomjanovich is fine-ish, I guess, 6'8", but he's not super athletic. Not extremely fast. Like, he's not special. Bob Love, 6'8", good defender, I guess, but still not special. And then Mark Aguirre, 6'6" small forward, who again is not special at all badge-wise. Every single pink diamond that we will be getting this season on Tuesday is trash. And then the diamond hidden gem, sure, there's a couple good ones. If they give us Bowen, if they give us Larry Nance, if they give us maybe even Ron Harper, a couple of those guys, there's a couple of half decent names in here, but realistically, only Bowen and Nance at this point are actually high level cards left, like truly high level. They're the only two in this drop at this point that could drop at this point out of the diamond hidden gems that are actually top tier options. And realistically, my guess is we won't get them on Friday we won't get them on Tuesdays either. We'll get those cards on a Friday drop. So nothing really to look forward to from tomorrow's content as far as I can tell, which is a shame. But try to take advantage of the auction house, try to make some MT with investments and stuff, and try to take advantage of the market crash as well. If there is a card that you are looking to pick up tomorrow, could be a great time to do that. With that being said, that is about all I have to say about this drop. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I will be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.